What's up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? Hope you all are doing well this evening. Be getting started here in just another minute or so. Just waiting on a few more people to jump on in. Does look like all teams were sold and paid for. So thank you guys so much for that. If you are ever looking to get into any of our breaks, though, make sure you check out our Discord. I do post all of the teams that either do not sell or did not get paid for on the eBay in Discord before we go live. And I will drop that link in the chat for you guys now. What's up, Dan? Thank you for the kind words, buddy. I appreciate it. What up, Ethan? You made it. All right, guys. Without further ado, we have 5 fat packs and 2 holiday blaster boxes of hoops basketballs. All cards will ship. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if we can pull some fire for you guys. 4th break of 5 tonight. All right, we got Steven Adams, Triple J, Joey Ingles, Davis Bertans, Bam Adebayo, MPJ, Colin Sexton. There's MB3, Cam Johnson, TJ Warren, KCP, Torian Prince, Tobias Harris, Ibaka. There's Lulu, Jackson Hayes, Gordon Hayward, PG13, Giannis, Thad Young. There's a purple of Will Barton for the Nuggets. And Slam, Kawhi Leonard for the Raps. Nice card for Toronto. There's a vanity of PG13 for the Clips. And we have a Hollow Slam. Kevin Durant for the Thunder. Nice card for OKC. Congrats. There's Poku for the Thunder. Okoro for the Cavs. Isaiah Stewart for Pistons. Nawara for the Bucks. Jalen Smith for the Suns. And Denny for the Wiz. Closing out our first fat pack. Nice pickup by Sam, grabbing the Thunder. Congrats on that. KD Hollow Slam in the first fat pack. Let's see number 2. We have Sabonis, Batum, John Collins, De'Aaron Fox, Mike Conley. There is the Joker, Garland, Patty Mills, Sekou, Vooch, Seth Curry, Brandon Ingram, Daniel Tice, Reggie Jackson, DiVincenzo, Otto Porter Jr., Pascal, Danny Green, Pascal Siakam, Malik Beasley, Explosion of Karis LeVert for Brooklyn, Frequent Flyers of Ja for the Grizz, Lights, Camera, Action JoJo for the Sixers, Vanity of LeBron James for the Lake Show, Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets, Elijah Hughes for the Jazz, Ellaby for the Blaze, Skylar Mays for the Hawks, and Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics. And there's Patrick Williams for the Bulls. Closing out all second fat pack. Number 3. There's D. Rose, Markelle Fultz, SGA, Whiteside, Valanciunas, Dwayne Bacon, Schroeder, Josh Jackson, Zach Collins, Hachimura, Caruso, Karis LeVert, Big Ben, Marcus Gasol, RWB, D. Russ, Julius Randle, and second year, Zion Williamson for the New Orleans Pelicans. There is Brooke Lopez, Willie Cauley-Stein, purple of Caruso for the Lakers. And there's a jersey swap for the Pacers of the Holidays, 2 of 3 on Indy. So Indy gets that card. There's a slam of Dirk Nowitzki for the Mavs. Frequent Flyers hollow of Kawhi for the Clips. Quick for the Knicks. Ant-Man for the T-Wolves. Sadiq Bey for the Pistons. Tyler Bey for the Mavs. Maladone for the Thunder. And Cole Anthony for the Orlando Magic. Closing out our third Fat Pack. As mentioned, this is our fourth break of 5 today. We have a Donruss Basketball Blaster and Fat Pack coming up next, scheduled for 10:15 Eastern, probably a couple minutes after that, to close out our day. Then we are back at it again tomorrow at 4:30 Eastern with more Hoops Basketball, Donruss Basketball, and Optic Football. Taking the day off on Thursday for MLB opening day, but we'll be back on Friday with 4 more breaks, including Prism Soccer. As always, you can find all of our breaks in our eBay store, and all unsold unpaids go on the Discord. Also, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. I do post some other stuff from time to time, and coincidentally enough, as of now, I'm supposed to be getting couple Prism first off the line boxes in on Thursday, and I believe I will be ripping one on the channel sometime on Thursday. So if you want to check out that video, make sure you're subscribed. Should be a very fun break. And then I will have some Prism retail for eBay breaks definitely next week. Potentially on Friday, though. Picked up a little bit of retail today. So Prism basketball season is just about upon us. All right, Fat Pack number 4. We have Otto Porter Jr., Pascal, Danny Green, Siakam, Malik Beasley, Mitch Robb, Dwight Powell, Derek Favors, Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, Colin Sexton, MB3, Cam Johnson, TJ Warren, Cody Zell, Basley, McCollum, Donnie, John Wall, Kendrick Nunn, and a purple, second year of Kendrick Nunn for the Heat. And slam, Steph Curry for the Warriors. There you go, Golden State. There is a vanity of Siakam for the Raps. Lights, camera, action of Brown for the Lake Show. There's Precious for the Heat. Bolmato for the T-Wolves. Tyrell Terry for the Mavs. RJ Hampton for the Nuggets. Nick Richards for the Hornets. And Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets. Closing out our 4th Fat Pack. You're telling me, Tim. I picked up a couple today at almost eBay prices. It felt dirty, but you got to do what you got to do, you know? Then we have Dinwiddie, JoJo. There's Austin Rivers, Porzingis, JJ Redick, Jason Tatum, Pat Bev, Middleton, Chris Dunn, Wiggy, Brandon Clark, DeAndre Hunter. There is Bogey, Goran Dragic, Gary Harris, Delly, Derek White, D. Rose, Markel Fultz, SGA, purple of Will the Thrill for the Nuggets. And we got another slam of Steph for the Warriors. 2 in 2 packs. Another vanity of Siakam for the Raps. Another lights, camera, action of LeBron for the Lakers. We got a dupe pack. Different rookies, though. Stanley for the Pacers. Ramsey for the Kings. Poku for the Thunder. Okuru for the Cavs. Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. And Nowara for the Bucks. Closing out our 5th fat pack. Oh, I know what you're waiting on, my friend. I am one step ahead of you on that. At least we got you a couple LeBron inserts to hold you over for now. I don't know about you guys, but we are so close to opening day, I can smell it. Very excited. And I got my Prism first off the line boxes coming on opening day. I already spin zoned myself to convince myself to open one. I planned on holding, but I'm like, oh, it's meant to be. They're coming on opening day. Gotta open one now on the channel, you know? Oh, that's awesome, Dima. Congrats, brother. Very jealous. Been to Fenway a couple times myself. Always a good time. Stay away from the ice cream, though. I don't know what it would... Man, I had the worst ice cream of my life at Fenway Park. How do you mess up ice cream? Everything else was good, though. Oh, yeah, I did, Timmy. Especially the like the color versions of it. See, that's what Panini can do if they just make the cards look good, you know? I know Lakers in PYT breaks went crazy because of how nice that picture on the card is. I can make or break values using a nice picture. Uh-oh. Don't say that to me, Dima. It's been so long since we've had baseball. That's a thing that I forgot exists. Weather. We better not get any rainouts on Thursday. I will cry. Especially my Mets. I think we're playing in Washington, which is on the East Coast. All right. Holiday number 1. What's up, Thrift? And I will take that bet on the Orioles World Series, Tim. I'll give you how about plus 500. Put up as much money as you'd like on that one. All right, we have Jason Tatum, Pat Bev, Chris Middleton, Colin Sexton. There's MB3. And we got the base slam of KD now for the Thunder. Lots of slams. There's Jalen Smith for the Suns. And Denny for the Wiz. I do think people are sleeping on the Nats, though, which hurts me to say as a Mets fan. Then we have Porzingis, JJ Redick, Bertans, Adebayo, MPJ. There's a vanity of Kyrie for Brooklyn, Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons, and Nawara for the Bucks. Then we have Dinwiddie, JoJo. There's Austin Rivers, Triple J, Joey Ingles, class of 2020, Killian Hayes for the Pistons, Poku for the Thunder, and Okoro for the Cavs. Then we have Klay Thompson, Dwight Howard, Melo, Devontae Graham, Steven Adams, lights, camera, action of Giannis for Milwaukee. There's a Cassius Stanley, Rook for the Pacers, and Ramsey for the Kings. Then we have PG-13, Giannis, Thad, Lonnie Walker, DeAndre Ayton, and Slam Hollow Ja Morant for the Grizz. Congrats, Memphis. That's a nice looking card. Then we have Maxey for the Sixers and Desmond Bane for those Grizzlies. I think we've hit every slam but Kobe. All right, we have Jackson Hayes, Gordon Hayward, Jimmy Buckets, Will the Thrill, Drum, Frequent Flyers, AD for the Lakers. Nesmith for the Celts, and Obi Toppin for the Knicks. Then we have Tobias Harris, Serge Ibaka, Lulu, Baugi, Thomas Bryant, purple TJ Warren for the Pacers, Josh Green for the Mavs, and Killian Hayes for the Pistons. There's KCP, Torian Prince, Miles Bridges, Gallo, Dylan Brooks, and Slam, Carmelo Anthony for the New York Knickerbockers. Yet another one. There's Maladone for the Thunder and Cole Anthony for the Magic. Don't worry, you'll hear a lot of that from me on Thursday if I end up opening that first off the line Prism box for myself, Timmy. There's George Hill, Larry Markkinen, Draymond Horter. There's Anthony Simons, purple of Wendell Carter Jr. for the Bulls, Sadiq Bey for the Pistons, and Tyler Bey for the Mavs. Then we have Romeo Langford, Kawhi, Jamal Murray, Kevin Love, DeJounte Murray, and we got a jersey swap for Milwaukee of the Antetokounmpos, 2 of 3 for Milwaukee. Quick for the Knicks, and Ant-Man for the T-Wolves. Last pack of our first holiday blaster. There is Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon, Lonzo Ball, Tyler Hero, and we have rookie sweaters of Precious for the Miami Heat. We got our napkin sweater. Lights, camera, action of Dame Dalla for the Blaze, Winston for the Wiz, and Trey Jones for the Spurs. Closing out our holiday last box. Setting the early line on me pulling a LaMelo in that box at about plus 500 as well. I think I opened at least 2 or 3 hobby boxes in 18-19, and then 2 or 3 in 19-20. 0 Lucas and 0 Zions. We'll keep that streak going this year, guys. Did get a solid amount of Ja and Trey, though. I always get the second guy for myself. For everyone else, I pull the first guy. That's why I do these group breaks. You're telling me, brother. Check out my Instagram. I got a case of Prism Draft Hobby about 2 or 3 months ago. I think I opened 9 boxes for myself, and then the rest I did for group breaks and personals. But the last 5 boxes, I opened 3 of 5 for myself, 2 of 5 for personals. There were 2 LaMelo autos in them, a red and a blue. Guess which 2 boxes had them? It works out. I just take the bad boxes out of circulation for everyone else. But yeah, it was for a good friend of mine who gets some personals sometimes. So if it couldn't go to me, happy it went to him. Yep. I already hit him one of those LaMelos. I decided to open 2 of the last 3 boxes for myself and did not hit that one. That was in the last 3. It was in the one box I didn't open. I got a talent for that. All right. Blaster number 2. I have missed that entire game. What's up? Is it a blowout? Or they're just playing bad? What's up, LNM? How you doing, kiddo? Holy. How do you even do that? 4 points in 10 minutes? There's a guy named LaMelo. He's pretty good. I've been on Edwards all year, and people unfortunately start to catch on now since LaMelo got hurt. I think he's going to be good, though. I like Kenyon Martin Jr. as a sleeper. I think he looks good. Those are the ones that come to the top of my head. There's Jared Allen, Al Horford, CJ McCollum, Donovan Mitchell, John Wall. Lights, camera, action of a really good rookie from last year, Mr. Zion Williamson for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's Vernon Carey for the Hornets and Zeke Naji for the Nuggets. So it's just a rough game overall. Bad basketball. Yeah, sometimes teams get tight in those big spots, you know. There's Zach LaVine, Steph, Brown base for Timmy and his Lakers, Cody Zell, Darius Bazley, Vanity of D-Book for the Suns, Saban Lee for the Pistons, and Jaden McDaniels for the T-Wolves. Then we have Montrez, Eric Bledsoe, MB3, Cam Johnson, TJ Warren. Arriving now of Okongwu for the Hawks, Denny for the Wiz, and Okongwu base for the ATL. Yeah, he's done everything you could ask of him, for sure. There is Bob Covington, Jarrett Culver, Frank Ntilikina, MPJ, Colin Sexton, frequent flyers of Kawhi for the Clips, Nawara for the Bucks, he also looks pretty good, and Jaden Smith for the Suns. Then we have Jay Rich, OG, Joey Ingles, Bertans, Bam Adebayo, and Jersey Swap, Hollow, D. Mitch and Adebayo. That'll be randomed at the end between Utah and Miami. There's an Okoro for the Cavs and Isaiah Stewart for the Pistons. You don't even talk about Isaiah Stewart, LNM. He's probably your best rookie. Talking about the other guys. There's RJB, Markieff Morris, Kevin Durant, Steven Adams, Triple J, lights, camera, action of D. Mitch for the Utah Jams, Ramsey for the Kings, and Poku for the Thunder. Yeah, Quick looks like he's going to be an interesting player. I just hope he doesn't turn into like a Jordan Clarkson type, you know? Not that Clarkson's a bad player, but they're just like a microwave off the bench. We got Brooke Lopez. Hopefully he can keep consistency. Willie Cauley-Stein, DeAndre Ayton, Melo, Devontae Graham, purple second year of BC for the Grizz. Yep, Halliburton's great, Scott. Desmond Bain for the Grizz, and Stanley for the Pacers. What's up, Touche? Yes, coming up after this, about 5 to 10 minutes. We will message you on eBay when we are live, my friend. There's D. Russ, Julius Randle, second year, Zion Williamson for the Pelicans again. Drum for the Cavs, Lonnie Walker, and Slam of White Chocolate for the Sacramento Kings. Nice one for Sac. Then we have Obi Toppin for the Knicks. He's been terrible. And Tyrese Maxey for the Sixers. Yep, Halliburton. I don't know why I forgot about him. He's looked great. There's Gasol, RWB, Thomas Bryant, Jimmy Buckets, Will the Thrill. There's a purple rook of Josh Green for the Mavs. Killian for the Pistons and Nesmith for the Celts. Then we have Caruso, Karis LeVert, Big Ben, Dylan Brooks, Bogey, Vanity of the Beard for the Rockets, Cole Anthony for the Magic, and Josh Green for the Mavs. And our last pack of the break, we have Trey, Elfrid Payton, Miles Bridges, Gallo, and we got another Precious Achiuwa jersey for the Heat. Hope you are a Precious fan, because you got about half his sweater now. Then we have a lights, camera, action of Siakam for the Raps, Siddiq Bey for the Pistons, Tyler Bey for the Mavs, and bonus rookie Maladone for the Thunder. To close it out, I am going to put together a quick little hit recap for you guys. Some of our bigger hits from the break. Yeah, Isaiah Stewart is he's really strong. Especially at his age, too. He's only going to get stronger. He might be a low-key guy who has a chance to be a beast one day if he keeps progressing. Thanks, Timmy. Sorry I couldn't get you that Kobe. Yep. Very, very likely LNM is always, at least one or two guys who take that step from year 1 to year 2 or year 2 to year 3. Pascal Siakam did it a couple years back. Brandon Ingram last year. There's always people, Zion looks like he's doing it this year. So, yeah, it's about catching, one of those guys a little early. Who do you think is going to take that leap? Hopefully not a step back. Putting together a quick little hit recap for you guys now. Big hits from the break. And for you Donruss people, be on in about 5 minutes for that. The real question, I'm missing everything tonight, is are the Hawks getting blown out yet? I saw they were playing in Phoenix, and I did not like that matchup for them, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. Suns are playing out of their mind this year. Carried over what they did in the bubble. Yeah, Kyra, he's super fast. What's up, Daryl? You looking for the Donruss basketball break? If so, you're actually early. We're about to jump on for that. We didn't get to it yet. Yep, De'Aaron Fox took a step as well, for sure. He still doesn't even get too much recognition either. He's very, very good, though, and very fast. That's who I think Kyra would hope to be like, maybe. Yeah, I mean, Kobe can't do any worse than he's been doing, so unfortunately, that's a guy that looks like he might have taken a step back. And I do love me some Kobe White. Pains me to say it. That is White Sparkle Prism Rookie amongst a lot of other stuff, so hope he can pick it back up because he looked great his rookie year. Yes, sir. That's coming on next, starting about just under 5 minutes. All right, guys. Some of our bigger hits from the break. We got base of Brown for the Lake Show and 2 second years of Zion for the Pills. Class of 2020, Killian Hayes for the Pistons. Arriving now, Okongwu for the Hawks. Lights, camera, action. Zion for the Pels. Giannis for Milwaukee. Brown for the Lakers 2 times. We got a vanity of Bronny for the Lake Show. Frequent flyers. Ja for the Grizz. And a hollow of Kawhi for the Clips. Bigger base rooks. We have Okongwu for the Hawks. Precious for the Heat. RJ Hampton for the Nuggets, Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets, Okoro for the Cavs 2 times, 4 times, Jordan Nwora for the Bucks 4 times, Jalen Smith for the Suns 3 times, Denny for the Wiz 3 times. There's our second Kenyon Martin Jr. for the Rockets. Peyton Pritchard for the Celtics, the Paw for the Bulls, Quick for the Knicks 2 times, Ant-Man for the T-Wolves twice, Sadiq Bey for the Pistons 3 times, Maladone for the Thunder 3 times, Cole Anthony for the Magic thrice, Maxey for the Sixers 2 times, Desmond Bane for the Grizz twice, Nesmith for the Celts twice, Obi Toppin for the Knicks twice, and Killian Hayes for the Pistons 2 times. We had a purple second year, Kendrick Nunn for the Heats. Purple Rook of Josh Green for the Mavs. 2 sweaters, red and white, of Precious for the Heat. And our slams. We got White Chocolate for the Kings. Mellow for the Knicks. Steph 2 times for the Warriors. Dirk for the Mavs. Kawhi for the Raps. KD base for the Thunder. And a hollow. And a Ja Morant hollow for the Memphis Grizzlies. And we have 1 card to random. We have a hollow jersey swap of Donovan Mitchell and Bam Adebayo. So I will take you guys to random.org so that we can random that between the Jazz and the Heats. All right, let's roll some dice. 5 times on the random. Whoever's on top at 5 will get the jersey swap. It is going to Miami on the Bam D. Mitch jersey swap. That is going to do it for the break. We'll be back on in 5 minutes with our last break of the evening, Donruss basketball. And I will make the unsold, unpaid for teams available to you guys on Discord in 3. Thank you guys so much for joining. As always, peace and love all.